Okay, today's video we'll be talking about GOOGAN baits. GOOGAN in general. Is GOOGAN worth your money? I'll leave that up to you to decide at the end of this video. Leave a comment if you think it's worth it or it's not by the end of this video. Okay, number one. We're also going to be calling Callers Bait and Tackle because 2 years ago I got the Gold Series GOOGAN Award. Actually 3 years ago, I take that back. 3 years ago I got this Gold Series. You might be asking, what's wrong with it? The guide broke. If I can get this thing to focus. The guide broke. If I can get that thing on camera. But this is not my very first GOOGAN Award. Today I'm tired, and I'm tired of this brand. I'm going to ask them for my money back. Now this is not my very first GOOGAN Award. My very first GOOGAN Award I ordered. It came broken. Tip was completely broken. I had to return it. Second one I got. Well, you can see that is not good. And also bear with me. I know my lighting's bad. I can't do anything on my Samsung phone. I can do it on my iPhone. I switched from Samsung to Apple. But I can't make calls on this phone, so I'm using this phone for right now. So bear with me. See, that's not good. Completely broken. Now, this rod cost $150. They now have 3 series of rods. The green series, $100. The gold series, $150. Now they have a black series. They came out with a black series last year. $300. Do I recommend these rods for $150? This happened less than a month that I got it. I didn't even set the hook and this happened. But today we'll be calling about that and also be talking about their baits. So, go onto my iPhone.
Cyclist knew he had to act.
Ignore that. Social media. And hopefully, no, I don't want Chase.
Thanks for calling Catchco. Sorry we are unavailable to take your call at the moment. Please leave a message after the tone with your name, number, and reason for your call, and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Well, second time I called them today. It's a Wednesday. Plain ain't open on Wednesday, apparently. Well, now, I'll get back to that in a little bit. Are their baits worth the money? They make jigs, buzz baits, toads. Here's a better one. They even make toads. Quaint baits. Soft plastics. Let me pull one of these things up for you to see what they look like. Now, the one thing I love about these baits is going to be the smell. They smell like black licorice, and I love my black licorice. Well, people say it smells like black licorice. Actually, it is black licorice, I believe. Here's what I forget what these things are called. The Prince Hard looks like. In, what size is this? 7-pack. This is a medium size. The Prince Hog. Nice, beautiful Prince Hog. Well, let me tell you. Oh yeah, and they also make swim baits. This bait is worth $20. Do I recommend it? No, I do not. And their hooks are trash. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you what happened to me. I got the micro. Well, I had it. I have the micro. I mean, this thing is so small. This is the normal size, but they came out with a micro crankbait. I decided to get one of my. He used to be my friend. He got me it as my birthday gift 2 years ago. I went to go tie it on because I was gonna go fishing the next day. I got a hook into my finger, and let me tell you, I like these hooks, but at the same time they're trash. What do I mean by that? They're hooks. I don't want a hook that's gonna bend. They are really soft right out of the box. Like, you will never have to replace these hooks ever on any of the baits. They're so soft that I got hooked without even fishing. I was in ditch day or rigging up, and I got hooked in my finger. Well, let me tell you why that's a bad thing. We all love soft hooks, but when it comes down to really soft hooks, I don't recommend you. Shut up, iPhone. I don't recommend having the softest hooks ever, where you just can tie on and you're gonna get hooked. Because at night, now this happened around 8 or 9 o'clock at night. My birthday was on Monday, and I know this thing happened on Wednesday. How do I remember it? I don't know, just luck. But I had to go to the ER. Took them 45 minutes. Not the wait. When they were digging out the hook, it took them a total of 45 minutes to get that hook out of my finger. Let me tell you, those hooks are okay. Those are to the next level. I love my soft, heavy-duty hooks. But how much pain that I went through, and not only that, they bend. Well, they actually, sometimes they'll bend, depending on which bait and what hook, because it was made on a Friday or Monday, apparently. So, I had the bluegill color. I know my lighting's awful, just bear with me. This hook completely bend, and not only that, now these hooks. I do like the design of what they did here, because when you're swim bait fishing, what they're gonna do when they eat it, when you reel them in, they're gonna twist. They're gonna twist and twist and twist, and that can get them in hooked easier. More likely if you're losing a fish. So they decided to put 360 hooks on their bait. So what I mean by that is going to turn 360. Like, look at this. That's the cool part about this swim bait. Do I recommend it? No, because you're going to end up losing fish and ending up having hooks in fish's mouth because your hooks break. But I don't know but that one hook that got on my finger, that just was a lucky hook. They also make this bait, the bait is called a whopper plopper, but they named it the Revolver. This color is amazing. Now, before I say anything else, I don't use this company anymore. I don't even throw any of these. These are just sitting in my tackle box for about a year. I don't even throw them. I just want to get my money back and say, hey, I'm done. I'm going to do that on the GOOGAN world. But the cool part of this is top water, so it floats. And when you're moving it, you're going to really slowly reel, but this is going to spin, and it's going to make a plopping noise. I wish I could get on video for you guys, because it actually sounds really good. Now everybody's favorite bait is going to be the frogs. We love our frogs. They make a regular frog. This one was this one, yeah. This one was the very first frog that I caught a bass on. Not my first bass, my first frog bass. Let me tell you what, I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm going to tell you a small story on this frog. 3 years ago, actually, yeah, it's about 3 years ago. The next 3 years ago, the day before a camping trip, that camping trip, I'm in Scouts, and I was going to teach the Cub Scouts how to go fishing. How to fish and all that stuff. Next day, well, the day before we left, I decided to head down to the pond. Now, I did not bring my tackle box. All I brought was my rod of a frog, my pliers, and my scale. All I brought. And plus my phone. And myself. Now, I was not planning on catching a fish this day. Well, why did he went fishing if we're not trying to catch the fish? I just wanted to walk on my skipping. Not all baits can skip. Frogs, jigs. Jigs are like the best sinking bait in a planet. Love this bait, but I don't like this bait. Because I hate this bait now. But best hot water would be a frog for me. But I went down there with one lure. Was this frog right here? This one right here. I decided, so I just wanted to just work on my casting, all that stuff. Just get it down a little bit more. Because sometimes I just go to the pond, don't even want to catch a bass. I was not seeing this thing coming. Did not see this coming. A bass came and ate it. Now, for a while, I've been trying to catch one on a frog. Well, I finally caught one. Set the hook. I missed him. I'm a believer in Christ. I believe in God. I said, God, just please let me catch this bass. Please let me catch him. Next cast. I started to walk. There's two ways to walk this frog. One of them is to walk the dog, where when you twitch your rod, it goes like this in a waddle. Or you go like that. Or you just could slide it against the surface for every three. Well, I was walking the dog. This 7-pounder. Forget how many ounces. 7-pounder bass came up and demolished my frog. Well, I got my very first frog bass, and it was 7 pounds. Frogs will catch big bass. So they make normal frogs. They make baby frogs. This is the exact same frog, but in a mini. It's called a baby frog. They even make popping frogs. Now they make mini frogs. Mini popping frogs. Like I said, I don't buy this company anymore because I'm done. My favorite color would be, even though I don't use it, the bullfrog. Like, this is the best color that GOOGAN makes. I don't use them anymore. If GOOGAN ever comes up to me and say, hey, I want you to be one of our sponsors, I'd be like, no thank you. I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to make money from you. That's how much I hate. But let me know if you think paying $150 for a rod, this GOOGAN rod right here. Now I will admit, they did not just, I will say this, I have to give them credit on this. But do I recommend this rod? No, I don't. Now GOOGAN teamed up with Catchco Catch Cove, we don't. His name is Cowell, and Call's Big and Tackle or Catchco. They have two names, but got the Catchco logo right. It was upside down, but they got the Catchco logo right here. What I like about this rod that they did. When I first started out, I did not know anything about fishing. What they decided to do is put the accent on their rod. Right here, reaction 4 out of 5, twitch 5, muscle 2. This is not a frogging rod. Don't throw a frog on this because you're gonna miss. And fitness 3, because this is and they have these series, and this would be the twitching rod. The one thing I really love about this rod is the grip. They did not just take a rod and just put the logo on it. They actually spent months in the making of this rod. Do I recommend it? No. I want my money back. I don't like this rod. Well, actually, I hate it. I hate this company now. I used to love GOOGAN, but then I got this rod and then it disappointed me. Another thing also happened with this rod, well, part of the grip broke. Plus the tip. Do I recommend it? No. But I'll leave that up to you to decide. Now the grip, I will admit, Jay knocked it out with the grip. Like, I saw how they made this rod, on how they became a company. They went with so many prototypes of this grip that I will admit they did a good job on it. They nailed it on the grip. That's the only part I like about this rod. And plus the butt stock grip. So when you're casting, and one hand's gonna go here, one hand's gonna go here. Do I recommend this rod? Again, I'll leave that up to you. Another thing that GOOGAN does, they copy different brands. What do I mean by that? Now, every brand is going to make frogs. They're going to make frogs. Now, when I first saw this brand, how do you know if you're getting GOOGAN frog? You can look at it a couple ways. The eye is going to have this. You can't really see it on camera. I'm going to try to make it focus. But you're going to get, actually, here's a better picture of it. You're going to get this logo. This is the GOOGAN logo. The G with 2 hooks going in the opposite direction. Each eye is going to have that. Even their jigs have it. Even the revolver. But back to them copying brands that they come out with the exact same colors, the exact same body, but they change 1 or 2 of them and then call it their own. Which, now basically every single company is doing that. I don't want to have a brand. I don't want to buy a brand that takes somebody, they buy a frog. Actually, you know what? They buy a Texas wigwam. They buy a soft plastic worm and say, how can I make this thing better? What they did, let me tell you this. These little grooves, you can't really see them on camera, but they put these little grooves, like, cut. Put these little grooves on here to move water. Apparently they're supposed to move water. Now they do move water better, but every company is going to make this color, and one company does not make black and blue. My favorite color for soft plastic is a black and blue. because you can fit this in dark water, clear water, night, day. Well, don't try to fix. You can try to fix this thing at night, in the middle of the night, but you can fix this thing year round. Frogs can always fish it part of the year, but they take different baits and they copy different brands. And so with 6 cents, they do the exact same thing. I don't like that they're doing that, and I'm not going to have a company that's going to do that. So I'm probably going to give these things away one day, because I don't want them to be my tackle box anymore. Like, I just may as well just make a box of baits I'm not going to ever throw again, because I don't use these things anymore, because they're trash now. And I used to love the company. All I used to buy was GOOGAN. All I wanted. I did not want any other brand besides for this brand right here. Well, I can tell you that they changed my mind after they came out with this rod. Now, the cool part about this bait, this one is called the Rattling Crawl. Name another bait. Well, now companies are doing it. Different companies are doing it because they copied this brand. Well, actually, they copied somebody else. Now they're also copying somebody else, and this keeps going. This is their Kraken Crawl. Right here, right about here, inside the bait, is a little glass tube with 2 BBs in it. Do you hear that knock? That's going to be going up and down. Because and I even have it on one of their jigs. Because the jig, these are known as a trailer, and just put it on the jig. And what this thing is going to do, it sinks like this. But when you twitch it to go back up, you're going to get that knock. And that's going to trigger fish, get fish mad, and especially when bass are on bed, they want to protect their eggs and their babies, so they're going to demolish anything that hits that near the bed. So, let me know, is GOOGAN worth your money and time? Because right now, all this stuff I sold you is about between 100 and 25 bucks. All of this stuff, and I don't even use it anymore. Plus the rod, which is 150 bucks, depending on which one you get. Let me know, comment down, and tell me if you think GOOGAN is worth the money. Because, is it? Or is it not? Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I see you guys in the next one. Peace.